It's 5:11, and it is that time of the year again. It's an annual tradition here in Honolulu. We're talking the Punahou Carnival.
Yeah, you know it's time for the Punahou Carnival because it's raining outside again. KTV4's Tom George live there this morning where all the fun is kicking off in just a couple of hours. And Tom, you got our preview this morning. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, and as you just said, Maleko, they actually told me that it's been kind of a curse, at least the last 10 years of it raining, so hopefully that'll hold off. It's pretty clear right now. I know Davey D was asking me about the malasadas. They say that's actually starting up fresh at 11 a.m., so they're not getting those cooked up just yet, but they do have this whole farmer's market right here, all set up and ready to go, and there's, of course, a lot of work that goes into that. So joining me this morning to talk about it, we got Jackson and Noah. Good morning to both of you guys.
Good morning.
So, you know, you guys have been doing this for years. What are you looking forward to today?
Well, as you can see here, we have a beautiful spread of these locally sourced products here. We can see these beautiful avocados, a lot of them donated from our alumni, as well as grown here on campus up at Rocky Hill. This year was a record. We had a record-breaking donation total of 23,000 pounds,
I think it was 23,000 they were saying, on the Big Island, right? Yeah.
Pounds of grapefruits from the Big Island, which is a massive number, and we're so excited to be selling those here today.
And just talk about, you know, this is an annual tradition, you know, how it benefits the students here.
So all the money that is raised here today goes to the financial aid program here at Punahou. So that goes to students who normally wouldn't be able to get into Punahou, helps them get here where they are.
Awesome, and it all kicks off at 11 a.m. It's going to run from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. today and tomorrow. So, of course, not just this, but there's going to be rides. There's going to be all the typical activities a little bit later on. But just to before we leave, though, I just want to just how big these things are. These things are huge. Again, they got a lot of these this produce here from the Big Island, but some of these avocados, they said, were actually grown on campus. So who knew? But again, I guess the big question for Tasia maybe when we get back is the forecast if there's going to be rain, because that's the one thing they say has been the tradition every single year, but obviously a lot of fun every single year at Punahou. And of course, we'll have some more activities coming up in the next half hour and the next hour to show you what's going on here at the carnival. We'll send it back to you guys. Yeah, that's right. We already got our food, so now it's time for some games. And this is actually going to be the Keiki area. And, you know, being in broadcast, we love puns. So the theme is music through the ages. So look at some of these games. They got the sand of music is one of them. And then, but this one here is my personal favorite over here. It's called Bohemian Quaxity. So I like that one. So a lot of creative names. We got Kylie here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so a lot of creativity goes into this. I mean, you're part of the planning of this. Talk about what goes into this carnival. I mean, it's 88th year?
Yes, correct. So all of the juniors put on this carnival, and we all create the theme. And this year the theme is Music Through the Ages, or chart-topping carnival. And the theme is prevalent through all of the games as well as all the print. And you can find out more at punahou.edu.
So tell us a little about your favorites as we start walking towards the mini golf. That's where we're heading.
So my personal favorite, like yours, is Bohemian Quaxity.
That was a good one.
So funny, and it fits perfectly. There's also like Boogie Beverages and Living on a Prayer Air Ball and so much more. This one is called Putt and Strut, and this is the mini golf.
It was a little challenging because we are on a hill here at Punahou, so.
Correct.
And that's where we have Mari. She's you know, I was practicing a little bit earlier, so this is any tips for the Keiki here?
I think, you know, just try swing it as hard as you can, because it's on a hill, so it's definitely difficult to get it in sometimes. Yeah, or get the ball in.
And then again, it's all happening from 11 to 11 today and tomorrow. So before we wrap up, I'm gonna give it a try myself. So, and Mari was my witness earlier. I actually did get a hole-in-one in the practice, right?
He did.
Okay, so we'll see if I can replicate that. You're gonna have to hold this.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. But yeah, you heard her though. Like I did get the hole-in-one in the practice, and it's already bouncing back here again. This is from 11 to 11. Want to head now to Tasia for weather, and one thing that they've said here at Punahou, there's been a tradition of rain, so we want to find out, is that going to continue, Tasia?
That's right, Tom. Most likely we will get a touch of evening rain later tonight, so definitely want to pack that rain jacket or raincoat.
Have all the fun this morning. So what do you have, Tom? Because this is opening in a couple of hours.
I mean, all kinds of fun lay in Maleka. We were just playing mini golf. They have malasadas, food, pretty much anything you want. Even if you want to take home a plant, you can do that too. That's what this tent is. As we've been saying, we're going with the music throughout the ages theme. So the theme for this one is Let It Grow. I thought it was a Frozen pun, like let it grow, but apparently it's not. It's from the Lorax.
Yeah.
Is that what we're told?
Yeah, it's from the Lorax. And so as you can see, a lot of the booths, they have musical names. And so this one's Let It Grow. And this plant booth, the plants are all actually donated from the local people in the community. So yeah, there's so many varieties of plants here at the plant booth.
And I mean, you guys have such a variety of stuff. You have white elephant. Do you actually find people lining up to get plants too?
Yeah, we actually have a lot of people who come in to source the different local plants that come in from our different donators throughout our local community. So it's really awesome to see different Hawaiian plants, succulents, all kinds of things.
And just whether it's plants or the white elephant stuff, I mean, just talk about just all the work that goes in through the year to getting these donations.
Yes, so much work goes into it. 4,500 volunteers are actually needed to make Carnival a success each year, and we are so thankful for all of the help to make Carnival a success.
All right, well, awesome. Let's take a quick walk. We got our amateur botanists here, so giving us a tour of what we got going on here. Anything pretty special in here that we should check out? But I mean, you got a wide range of prices here. You got anything from like just $5 as we walk down the halls here. All these little things, some bigger ones too. There's one that looked like a giant pineapple growing out of the ground. But Pele's hair, Hawaiiana, native plants, all kinds of stuff here for you to buy. So kind of a wide range of stuff here. So that's just one of the things. But again, it's all kicking off in just a couple of hours. 11 a.m. That's when the malasadas are going to be cooking up. That's what everybody really wants, of course. And it's going to be running until 11 p.m. today and tomorrow. So definitely a lot of fun if you guys have a chance to check it out.
All right, Tom, thanks for that. I can see that you're in the plant booth there, and my nose tells me you're standing near Malasada tent. And so we're hoping that maybe you're going to have an armful of those by the time we get back here today.
Let's hope so. They say they make them fresh, so we'll see. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much. Tom George there at the Punahou Carnival.
Tom George is live there this morning with all the fun. So he took us mini golfing. Then he also took us to where they sell plants. Okay, what else do they have at the Punahou Carnival, Tom?
Well, now we're jamming with jams and jellies. That's the name of this tent, and there is already a line for this. This is one of their most popular items that they have here. There's already people lined up because there's 9,000 jars total. They're $8 a piece, and you can order 12 at a time. So already people trying to sign up for that. And keeping with their theme here, what do we got? We got the mango chutney and lilikoi butter. So these are pretty popular, right?
Yeah, so our mango chutney was actually started in the summer where we picked 10,000 pounds of green mango. We had all the students and parents and faculty around the Punahou community help. It was a great start to our carnival.
And there's a lot of work. I know they're saying there's actually just at Punahou, there's an actual jams and jellies committee dedicated just to that.
Yes, there is a Jams and Jellies committee, and so many people help, and we're so thankful for all the volunteers because it is such a popular booth. Like, there's already people lining up, and definitely come early if you're interested in purchasing some.
That's a good resume booster too. Punahou grad, Jams and Jellies committee.
Yes, definitely.
And so we got them both right here. So people put them on crackers. Like, so this is what do we got here?
So we have, this is the mango jelly, or mango chutney, and this is the lilikoi butter. And as you can see, it's there's cream cheese and crackers. And you can put it on bread, almost anything. It's delicious.
All right, gotta try
Yeah,
these.
of course.
Yeah, super good. Very good. We gotta talk more about the event while my face is full. So what do we expect today?
So we're expecting a long line to follow the plants, and then also over here with the malasadas and the white elephant. So it's just going to be a crowd full of people, and it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome. It all kicks off at 11, right?
Yes, it all kicks off at 11 and it all closes at 11 p.m. today and tomorrow.
Awesome. A lot of fun. And before we go, I want to show you I was talking about the line earlier. If we take a walk over here, we talked about how popular this jam and jelly is. There have been people already lining up for this. Look how excited these guys are. Oh. They don't want to be seen, but a long line right here. They are camped out. We're on TV, live on KITV. But So real quick, just you waited in line. Why is this so good?
It's an annual tradition. If you've been to Punahou or if you have children that have been to Punahou, then you have to be here.
Well, she said it. You got to be here. It all kicks off at 11. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Tom, now
good job.
You have to be very careful when you answer this question. The mango chutney or the lilikoi butter?
Any preference?
That was a tough one. I tried them both. I would go with the mango chutney.
Oh, that was a good one.
Just the dedication that went into it. I mean, 10,000 pounds of mangoes, that's a lot.
That's it. Tom George earning his Kama'aina stripes over there at the Punahou School. Well done, man. I like how we got those folks on camera.
Yeah, they booked
the
it.
Jams and Jellies people do not like being on TV.